Hi, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Beltane and May Day reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps this channel grow because the YouTube algorithm pays a lot of attention to it. Now, if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Now, if you're in the southern hemisphere, I know a lot of you are. This is the time between, okay, so May Day and Beltane are the halfway points between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. So this will be the halfway point between the fall equinox and the winter solstice for you guys. These are called cross quarter days, and they're very, very, very powerful. So let's see what energy we need to be aware of during this time. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the Prince of Wands. This can be our temper getting the best of us, but this can also be like emotions running really high and somebody's temper around us getting the best of them if it's not us who's just having a hard time with our emotions. We're having a lot of really big emotions now. So just be aware of this during this time. This can also be a person who comes across astoundingly charming, like astoundingly charming and really I don't want to say overly interested, but like just they come across strong. They come on strong. And just be mindful of them because they have an ulterior motive or and they also don't have a good like track record with follow through. So be aware of that. Let's see what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is centered reversed. We're not feeling very centered. And that is something to be aware of. We can feel overwhelmed. We can feel angry. We're not feeling centered within ourselves. And that's going to be just a place we need to focus on, just focusing on centering, focusing on meditation, going for walks, letting ourselves be quiet and centered and prosperous. That's just going to be super powerful for us. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Ooh, okay. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Okay. So we can be feeling a little bit out of sorts. The King of Swords is reverse. So we can be getting in our own way a little bit during this time. So just be aware of that. With the Hierophant, we're in Taurus season. So we're going to have a really good Taurus season. So we're in 9 degrees of Taurus. And during this time with the spring equinox, Taurus energy just fits in with it beautifully because this is all about blossoming and awakening. And Taurus is so connected with the earth and so powerful in self manifestation that we're going to see that energy really coming forward during this time. We are going to be filled with grounding energy, with sensual energy, and embracing our sensuality and our desires, not just in relationships or physically, but in the way that we approach the whole entire world. What do I desire? What am I passionate about? How do I move myself forward to where I want to be? We're looking at our feminine energy. We're grounding ourselves with the earth. And this is a time where we long to feel alive. We long to feel whole, which sounds silly to say because when don't we? But there are times where we can kind of like coast and our emotions are like, kind of blah, and we're not upset about it. But this is a time where we want to be that we want to be alive. We want to be connected. We want to be powerful. And it's overpowering us. Our creative fulfillment, purposeful energy is just leading us forward. And we don't want to let this time pass us by. We just don't. So just be aware of that here with the King of Swords reverse, that we can get in our own way. We can get too much in our own heads. We can be too rigid with certain things, certain ideas. We can also be scattered too much. We can either be too rigid as an air sign energy, right? Or we can be too scattered. It either goes either way. Like it's either one extreme or the other, never, right in the center. We are so blessed in this Taurus energy. It is so empowering. It is emboldening. It is moving us forward in ways that we hadn't expected. And we're really looking at things and saying, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I can move forward this way. Yeah, I know what I want. We're also seeing the places that we fit. And that's going to be very important for us. We're finding, I want to say our tribe, but like also we're finding what works for us, what we desire, what we want, those groups, that connection. It's going to be so important. We're also we're turning away from a lot of sorrow. It can be that we're embracing sorrow right now because of the 3 of Cups and it being reversed, which says to change your mind, change your life. We're going to find it difficult to change our mind from the emotions that we're having. They're big emotions during this time. I don't mean to downplay it or sound like I'm talking to a little kid, but the emotions, they're just big. They're intense. They're powerful. There's extremes, and we can find it hard to move away from the extreme emotions. And that's going to be something that we just need to be mindful of during this time, that waves of emotion can come through so powerfully. But also because we're so grounded in this energy, we can weather the storms pretty well. It moves us to the Empress energy. I mean, we're here to create. We're here to create. We're here to cultivate. We're here to embrace what we desire, what we want, what we're looking for. We're here to dive deep into things and do so with just beauty and elegance and personal power. With Beltane, this is a time of, I just see it like the flowers are opening and we're opening. We're opening to our own creativity, to our own insight, to our own desires and what we want from life. And we're really stepping into that power openly and honestly and purposefully and determinedly. And as we do so, we have to remember to rest. We have to remember to honor our story. We have to remember that it has been a long road and we need to take time. We need to take time. We need to heal. We need to connect. And that is just going to be one of the most powerful things that we can do. And as we embrace this energy of self and as we embrace this determination, honoring our story means that we look at things and instead of just like poo pooing things, writing things off, we're like, wow, I earned that. Wow, that was really extraordinary. Wow, that was a big deal. And we're changing the narrative of our story. But make sure that we're resting. Make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. Make sure that we're not burning the candle at both ends. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, to be mindful of it is like we're not being in the present moment. Okay? We're not being in the present moment. We'll have moments where we're in the present moment, but we'll fall to the past. We'll fall to the future. So just be mindful of this. To be here, to show up for you. Our subconscious message from spirit is blessed. For one reason or another, we don't feel blessed. We can be going through a rough time. It can be intense. Knowing that you are blessed is extraordinary. So here, Spirit's saying, your life is extraordinary. Hardships, pains, difficulties, the act of existing is extraordinary. And I'm not trying to sound like a greeting card, but there's a truth to that. The act of existing is extraordinary. And there is a power to you that is profound. So embrace being blessed, even if it just feels like we're not, even if it feels like, oh, I could laugh at this, because you are. There is a grace to you. There is a power to you. Our subconscious tarot message is the Ace of Wands. God, source, spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing us a gift of prosperity, success, bounty, passion, power. Take it. Absolutely take it and run with it. Because there is just a shining light to us. There is a power and a purpose and a determination to us that is extraordinary. And it's time to shine. All right. All right, Aquarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aquarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.